Club. It is Pixie. I know this is unconventional headwear. I promise this is not another misguided look. I'm sure the thumbnail and the title give it away, but I am changing up my hair dye for the first time in, I think, 4 years? It's been a while. I've had a lot of things that were kind of stuck one way for like this past period, and we're breaking out. I'm breaking out of the comfort of just having the same thing and being like, I know I like this. I took a risk. I was afraid. But basically, this whole thing started when I just realized I don't have lashes on. I think the world will carry on. But basically this all started whenever we were trimming some of our damaged hair that is around our hairline, and then it kind of just turned into curtain bangs, and then I kind of kept refining them and adding, meaning like every 3 days in the bathroom with scissors. You know, I'm not gonna try and make this sound fancier than it is. But yeah, I mentioned the bangs in my last video and I really like them. So I thought, what if I brought back the rainbow bangs? And also, what if I kept the other rainbow? At first I thought I'll do the rainbow bangs and the rest of it pink, just like it used to be. But I just love how all of the different rainbow colors look in a bun and also in braids. I literally can't give up being able to brush through like long locks, not very long, but longer than bangs. I couldn't let it go. So what I have resulted in is the most complicated and tedious, possibly most regrettable hair dye pattern that I've ever had. There are 12 sections and it took 1 hour and 10 minutes, but I'm hoping that re-dyeing it will take less time since I don't have to like map out where things go. But yeah, I will just get right to it and show you the footage. So the very first thing that I had to do was prep my hair and get it to a good base color. Since we're doing rainbow, that means as light and close to white or neutral as possible. There were some segments that ended up being like new purple over the old purple and the new blue over the old blue, so that's why I made sure to only really lighten the hairs that needed it, just for some harm reduction on the damage. So I bleached all of my roots like normal, and then I mixed up a little bit of extra bleach with a much gentler developer, and I worked that into my bangs and like the lengths of the hair around my hairline. That is because all of this hair was bright pink and now it needs to be rainbow. I have been dyeing my hair this pattern for years and years and years, so this pink is really stained and baked in there. So I called in a little phone-a-buddy. I tweeted on Twitter asking if there was any hope at all. I mostly just got friends being like, yeah, that happened to me. I thought if there's anyone with hair knowledge who might be able to help me out, perhaps it would be Quickened. Quickened, quiet, cool kid who is also a creator. Go give lots and lots of love to Quickened. She is a sweet, groovy human who makes really cozy content. And she also went to hair school. Amanda was super helpful. I cannot thank you enough. She gave me super detailed advice, like down to the like one part this, one part that, do it for this amount of time, check it every few minutes, like, oh, she set me up. I am so grateful. Set me up / positive for success. And look, it turned out perfect. Oh, I was really worried, but yay. Okay, awesome, thank you, hee. Now that my hair was prepped and thirsty for some dye, it was time to mix up my colors. These are pretty much the same colors that I had before. Throughout the years, I have changed like exact dyes and the dye brands a couple times. And also over the years, sometimes I would re-dye it and I would just like get the shades a little bit wrong, and it completely changes the vibe. So I was very adamant about having a light bubblegummy pastel pink, a limey green, a tealy blue, like a green tinted blue that's also pastel-y, this is very important, and just a pastel lavender, because sometimes I can go a little dark with the lavender. So yeah, pretty much the same colors that I was doing before. I'm just more anal about getting the tones right. Sectioning this
was a little bit of a nightmare, and it does not look very professional. I actually mapped this out on Procreate a couple of times because I wanted to really visualize and plan the pattern ahead of time.
This is so much sectioning. Okay, so the underneath is going pink. I think one little baby strip here is going pink. This is going pink. This is very complicated. So it's gonna be rainbow here, and then rainbow here, and then pink. Okay. That's not nothing. Okay. Okay. This is gonna take a long time. I'm gonna come back.
I also really wanted to make sure I was happy with the rainbow bangs because I'm kind of wearing them more in a curtainy style where it's parted in the middle and not so much just blunt every time. But I really didn't want to have a big blob of green right in the middle. I remember when I had my rainbow bangs before, if I would ever part my hair in the middle and clip my bangs aside, it looks like I have like green hair. I don't know. So this might be the most earth-shaking thing. I upped it to 6 colors in my rainbow instead of 5. Can you guess who we added? We added some goddamn orange. Orange has always been a color that I have tussled with. I feel like I just associated it with like pylons and like terrible shirts. But in the recent years, I've kind of come to appreciate like a beautiful 70s retro tangerine clementine moment, and it does just look really nice with the rainbow. So I'm glad that I added some pastel-y orange to my hair as well. I just mixed together some of the pink and the yellow and lots of conditioner, and that way when I part my hair down the middle, it is 2 different colors on either side. I guess 3 different colors on either side. I kept the underneath part pink as well. I just really like pink, and I like there to be a lot of it, and it would also be way harder to reach all the way back there doing segments like this. So I did the pink first, and I just went color by color, sectioning so carefully as I go. I did kind of like measure and like imaginary mark it beforehand. I think I mentioned this already, but this progress took 1 hour and 10 minutes, which isn't horrible. I was thinking it might take like 45, but I just wanted to be so careful picking out how much hair was gonna be each color the first time, because I have dyed it before where sometimes the green is just too much or the yellow is too much. I really wanted to communicate rainbow. And although it took time, it was really fun. I let this sit on my head for about 40 minutes and then I rinsed it out, and these are the results.
I just did all the shots where I'm like, ooh, ah, like tossing it, and now I'm gonna do the talking part, which I guess I did not think through the order of that. These really have strayed from curtain bangs and are kind of just blunt, but I don't really like wearing them blunt. I really like having this space and then making sure she trails. I think I need to add more hair into these bits, because this feels kind of sad and lacking. Also, I'm going to punch up the purple there. Also, this is how easy it is to make a heart. Like, she literally wants to. She literally wants to. These little bits would probably be cute if I went Miss Betty Boopina. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. It's crazy. That's crazy. I love having rainbow hair. I I can't imagine having hair that's even one color. I need to be able to like play around with it and like move the pink over the blue over the green. I just love, 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 love. There's so much area for play. Oh look, if you pull this back, if you pull it back, it's classic pickle locks with just the pink. I also think the mixing of the colors themselves came out really, really good this time. I think it's super candy colored. We got the lovely like Hawaiian punch teal. This purple probably took the least good. Need to punch that up a little bit. I also want to punch up this little strip of pink here. Needs a little bit of love. But those are the only two spots on my entire head. Girl, what the dang hell? I love customizing my avatar. I'm just a Neopet. I'm just a Neopet. And why wouldn't I want the rainbow brush? 'Twould be a fool's errand to not. I think, yeah, I love my bangs. I don't care if they're curtain bangs at this point. They're heart-shaped bangs, bitch. If I start seeing this trend, you saw it here. And this pink. And like look at that. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I also trimmed it again just to, you know, maintain, really trying to get more length. But look, it's so much happier than it used to be. The bangs came out really, really, really great. I had to trim them a little bit because at first it was in this way where like, to make them lay right, you had to do it like this, and then it kind of just looked like yellow and green. And I'm really glad that I did the 6 colors thing. Yes, there's orange in my hair now. Like, deliberately. I haven't done that since actually middle school. But it's part of our rainbow, so it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, I'm so, so, so glad that I added 6 color so that it wasn't just green in the middle. Hello? Oh, also it looks fucking sick when you do this. We are so back. We are so back. Okay, I need to lay it to rest just so I can like say goodbye. Thank you guys so much for watching. I got a comment that was like, I miss your hair dyeing videos. And I guess I was just like, well, I'm doing the same thing every month that I've done for years, so who friggin' cares? But this was an adventure. Oh, so easy. Anyway, that was this video. Thank you so much for watching. I know I literally went from having rainbow hair to have slightly differently arranged rainbow hair, but this was a big deal for me. I'm very afraid of change. I constantly have nightmares. Well, not constantly, but pretty frequently I'll have nightmares that like me or one of my parts does something crazy to our hair. I've had the dream that Jer dyed our hair black a lot, and with peace and love, that would fuck me up so bad. You saw how hard it was getting these from pink to like neutral enough to dye over. Can you imagine? I would have to go bald. Anyway, we love you very, very much, and we'll see you in the next video, which is not this one, because this one is over. Bye.